Just a young man from the land full of Africans when they try to play us for the goal right now. Leaning on my back, in the jungle on the bubble, trying to hustle past the goal right now. I'm ready for the call. All I gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. In the empire like Silver, feeling like NBA 2k on the road right now. Always had to be so alive. Now I got the flow on live. To the top, poor kid Drake on the clock. That's a violence, I know shot. I ain't never on the block. I was just passing the rock. I was just jamming the pop. Range Rover with no top. Range Rover with no top. Banging. Tango, blingo, black. Dingo, Nesco. Stilo, retro. We got my people show out. Yeah.
At center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 44, Greg Foster. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Brian Russell. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'3", number 14, Jeff Hornacek. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 12, John Stockton. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 32, Karl Malone. A head coach for your team. Let's hear it for your Utah starters.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Garnett out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Hornacek. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Stockton. Shoots. He doesn't hit that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Russell against Iguodala. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Now Hornacek. They get it back. Out to Russell. Back to Hornacek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Utah the rebound. It's stolen by Garnett. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Iguodala, that's good.
Assist goes to Kevin Garnett.
And here's Stockton. Poked away. A floater. Garnett with the block.
Cannot forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Hornacek with it. Wade picks him up. Hornacek passes to Foster. It's good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Iguodala up top. He's guarded by Russell. Iguodala with the bucket.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
Inside, and the jam by Karl Malone.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Hardaway passes to Wade. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hardaway dishes to Garnett. Pass to Wade. Over Hornacek. That's good from Wade on the assist from Kevin Garnett.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Stockton passes to Hornacek. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Hornacek. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Hornacek, no doubt, a leader. A knockdown shooter, moves incredibly well without the ball.
Ostertag's checked in for Utah. Anderson comes in for Stockton. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Walker's checked in for Garnett. Drexler comes in for Andre Iguodala. Christie's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Hardaway.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And here's Charlotte. Walker goes in, got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. A different look for Utah. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for Malone. Keefe comes in for Brian Russell. And Isley subbed in for Jeff Hornacek. Here's Isley. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson, that's good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it out to Drexler. And the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shooting over Ostertag. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And Abdul-Jabbar has a sweet little mid-range J now, Kevin. You can't sleep on that. Got to keep him from finding his rhythm from here.
Isley the pass to Ostertag. There's the double team with Walker. Carr. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Robinson, and it's blocked. Anderson outside. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Drexler. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Right side Robinson. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Walker. Outside for Robinson. From deep. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
A 3-ball. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Charlotte leading by a point. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Abdul-Jabbar. Drexler is out there with Nate Robinson. Then there's Christie, and it's Walker in at the 4 spot. Pass to Keefe. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Keefe's got 5.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Robinson against Stockton. Pass to Christie. Right side to Walker. That one goes in. Walker's got the lead back up to 3 now for Charlotte.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Stockton passes to Isley. Walker against Keefe. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Anderson passes to Keefe, and he jams it with authority.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Malone comes in for Keefe. Ryan Russell, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Hornacek in for Isley. And then for Charlotte, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Wade comes in for Christie. And Irving subbed in for Robinson. Charlotte no good that time either.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Russell. The shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. Drexler drives in. And stolen by Stockton. Russell with it. And Drexler picking him up. And it's Russell missing. Malone. They shoot again. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
A career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
And it's Irving with the ball for Charlotte. Drexler outside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Malone. Hornacek outside. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Howard. Iguodala comes in for Clyde Drexler. Hardaway is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Charlotte making some changes. Nowitzki comes in for Walker. And it's Carter in for Dwayne Wade. On defense, Charlotte. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Malone against Nowitzki. And there's the pass to Stockton. Clock at 6. Back to Malone. Hornacek from long range. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Vince Carter picks one up.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And both free throws good for Malone. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Passes to Garnett. Over Foster. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And Charlotte leads by 3. Stockton outside. Another miss by Utah. And here's Charlotte. Iguodala with it, and he uses the glass on the layup. Iguodala's got the lead up to 5 now for Charlotte.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Stockton outside. Hardaway with the steal.
And if they're thinking, they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
Now here's Malone. He has 6. Here's Stockton. Garnett grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing. Stockton outside. Shot on the wing, and he drops that one in.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here is Carter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Charlotte leads by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Iguodala. Foster is out there with Malone. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. Then it's Stockton. And it's Russell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Iguodala. Drains the three-pointer. Iguodala's got the first field goal the second half for Charlotte.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Wade against Stockton. High arcing shot. Malone trying to break free. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Foster missing. Charlotte leading by 8. The drive by Wade. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Wade's got 8 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
A shot by Stockton, no good.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Wade kicks to Hardaway. And here's Iguodala outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Russell looking it over. Here's Stockton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Hornacek against Wade. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Utah calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Poster tags checked in for Foster. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now Stockton from the top of the key. A second chance effort. Malone kicks to Hornacek. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Jazz making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Charlotte leading by 10. Over to the wing. Robinson against Hornacek. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one falls for Robinson. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Tipped away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's the Jazz now. Ostertag pass to Anderson. Russell from long range. And it's Drexler with the rebound. Anderson against Christie. Lays it up and banks it in. And Charlotte leads by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now, here is Hornacek. Left side, Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Keefe is checked in for the Jazz. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Charlotte. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Walker with it. Picked up by Malone. Outside Howard. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 8 rebounds in this game. Hornacek passes to Malone. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Hornacek. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hornacek's got 5 points so far.
Hornacek squaring up from deep. That's a knockdown shooter if I ever saw one.
Drexler drives in, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Malone. He's got 6. The shot missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
It's Anderson with the drive and finished off by Anderson.
And how about the awareness there of Hornacek, a high IQ player who just knows how to find his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Christie. Back to Robinson. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
from the paint. And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
There's the steal. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
John Stockton, he's checked in for Utah. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Charlotte. Now, here is Robinson. He's got 7. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Right wing. Lets it go from 11. The Jazz haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
At the line for 2.
That free throw missing, so both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw, good. That'll be a 5-second call. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's Charlotte riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Charlotte, Garnett out there with Iguodala. Then it's Kareem, then there's Dwayne Wade, and it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. Iguodala against Anderson. Iguodala, no good. Utah trails by 15. Three-pointers, Stockton, good on the triple. Stockton's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Here's Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. From deep, Iguodala. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Ryan Russell, he's checked in for Anderson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar following the bucket by the Jazz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Charlotte leads by 15.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here is Russell. Malone passes to Foster, and the layup's good off the glass.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And Charlotte turns it over again. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Hornacek with it. Now Garnett defending. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Hornacek.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Stolen by Stockton. Hornacek outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Hardaway against Stockton. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Jazz now. Utah trails by 8. And here's Stockton. Here's Malone, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
And you know what we call that, Greg? Spurt ability. When they absolutely needed it, they found it. A frantic finish in store.
There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, seeing Stockton work the pick and roll, that's the thing of beauty. So good at working passes around defenders in these sets.
From deep, Iguodala. Rebounded by the Jazz. Foster's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hornacek. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Hardaway with it. They double-team Iguodala. Charlotte moving it around. Garnett wide open. Misses the chippy right there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
So the wing on the left. Here's Malone. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Iguodala draws the double. And stolen by Russell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. On up the court. Money!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Now, here is Hornacek. Following the shot by Kareem. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And it's Wade with the ball for Charlotte. Garnett the pass to Hardaway. Knocked loose. Now here's Stockton. Here's Malone. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for Charlotte, D-Wade out there with Hardaway. And it's Garnett. Then it's Kareem. And it's Walker in at the 3.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, Penny Hardaway doing a nice job using that cat-like quickness and length to come up with the steal.
Here is Stockton. Now the pass to Malone. Stockton outside. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Utah calls timeout. Some changes for Charlotte. Howard's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Nowitzki comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Nate Robinson is subbed in for Hardaway. Stockton, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Stolen by Walker. Fast break now for Charlotte. Walker's running. And Robinson that time on the assist by Walker. And Charlotte leads by 8.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're in front by 6. 1:31 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Charlotte making a switch here. Carter's checked in. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And here's Charlotte. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Stockton outside. Ostertag. And another shot. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Robinson trying to get open as Nowitzki. Robinson, that's good. And Charlotte leads by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
But he recovers it. Malone kicks to Hornacek. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Hornacek, a really solid team player. Outstanding at getting his guys going with his passing.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's Brown missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And both free throws good for Howard.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys. And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
There's Brown with the 3. No good. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
At Fox Hills, like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. Whoa. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I got everything I said I was gonna get on my kid. In addition to that fact, I went legit. I'm the now according to the way that I'm positioned in this biz, it look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. I know them West Side. For rap, this, bust, all this rap money. Look, I need too much. Money, loyalty, and love in the dream we trust. You'll be switching up the players on your team too much. Tiny Copy, that's my low, Young Supreme, what's up? And we travel around the world getting cream or what? Ain't you get off on whoever hustle seem to rush? Las Vegas, yeah, you. After all that looking tough, all he see is consider Mayweather with us. True story. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look.